Kisuke Urahara. Kisuke Urahara pulled up with Ishin and Yoroichi. He had plans in mind for Aizen, so he was going to fight against Aizen with those three, and then Ichigo was going to be the one to basically, put this shit to an end, you know, stop Aizen in his tracks, essentially. He was just, buying time and sowing the seed so Ichigo could put it in, We know what that is. That's a keto spell that he put. But, like, he disguised it as just basic keto because he, like, fired off, like, I think 5 keto spells on Aizen, But he hid the, like, one that would seal him away within, like, one of the other ones, being smart about it so he wouldn't think anything of it. Aizen's like, at this point, because his power is growing and shit, he's becoming a little bit arrogant a little bit. And he's like, okay, well, those are just basic keto spells. If it's not of the higher, numbers, it ain't going to do shit to me. And even if it could, it ain't going to do anything to me because I'm growing in power. So it's not going to work. But Kisuke knew that once, attack powerful enough hit him, it would, actually touch him and actually, activate how it's supposed to. And at the end of it, after Ichigo sent off the final Getsu Attention, which was a very powerful technique, draining Ichigo of all of his Soul Reaper powers, he then was sealed away with that Keto spell. I don't remember what it was called, but, it did the job. Even with him having the Hogyoku and everything else, he was boxed in. And that was Kisuke's smart thinking. And, having that safety there, in case Ichigo couldn't defeat him outright, So Kisuke Urahara, strength is a 90, speed 90, durability 86, endurance 86, intelligence 94, experience 94, 86 for his close skills, and a 91 for his range skills. 87 for his recoup and an 89 for his hacks. So overall power score is 89.3 for Kisuke Urahara during the downfall arc, where it was Aizen's downfall. He had played games, but Kisuke had planned a little bit smarter this time. He knew about Aizen and knew about probably, how the Hogyoku would respond to his body and how fast he would grow, how fast Ichigo would grow, and if, Ichigo would have an attack more, powerful enough to actually, place the Keto spell on him. And he was right. He was able to box in Aizen with the help of Ichigo. But beat Cool on the corner.